So this is a trigger warning video, so if sexual assault is triggering for you, then just scroll right on by, because this is probably not the video that you want to see. Okay, so if you're still here, sexual assault. So the question is, I was sexually assaulted before the age of 7. You try to process the situation. Could it be possible that I picked this situation to happen to me? Okay, so this is from a spiritual aspect only. Not everything that happens to us was chosen by us. Okay, we definitely choose to have a lot of experiences, and a lot of experiences that we choose aren't always pleasant. However, things that happen like this, okay, are more often than not, and of course there's no across the board answer, okay, but more often than not, this is someone that you chose to have sort of an altercation type of scenario in your life, took it way too far, or you chose to have what we would view as like a low vibrational experience because you wanted a low vibrational experience because there's just like things you wanted to experience, but then they twisted the scenario, or the, excuse me, spiritual burps. Oh my God. Or they had that low vibrational scenario with you, and then they just kept going and made it worse every time. So it could be maybe you just wanted to understand what it was like from a human viewpoint when, you know, adults are being creepy and like weird and that uncomfortable feeling, because that's something you have to experience. It's not really something you can explain with words. But then it is possible that this person took it too far. So there are things that happen in our lives that were not part of our soul contracts, just people decided to really latch onto that low vibrational energy, unfortunately, and it results in things happening to us that we're not planned for. This is why when we go on the ethereal, sometimes we are altering or tweaking our soul contracts because we have to keep them updated based on things that happen to us, okay? So terrible things like abuse and stuff like that are extreme versions of things that we would choose, if that makes sense. Like, we wouldn't choose these things that would just be absolutely devastating because they're so disgusting and so vile. We maybe would have chosen, like, 1% of what that feeling was supposed to feel like. So the only way to know for sure, because I actually have heard of experiences where some people have chosen some of these terrible assault things to happen to them for lots of different reasons, okay? But I'm not saying that to you, but the only way to find out for sure is to talk to your guides and say, hey, what was up with that? Did I choose that? Was there a reason for that? Did that person just take it way too far? And I'm very sorry that happened to you. Very sorry, but if you have more questions, pop in the comments because I got